Today on Historia Guide.
Lore lovers, rejoice! This festive season, we've been digging deep in our sack of Gothic gifts to discover the dark origins of one of our favorite holidays, Christmas. Though Christmas is all sugar plum fairies and candy canes now, it wasn't always that way. We've got some chilling facts about Christmas that will get you in the festive spirit in no time. From ancient times, the season that we now know as Christmas was a midwinter celebration called the winter solstice, or Yule. A pagan festival, the winter solstice was a time to celebrate the fact that the worst of winter was over, and the people could look forward to longer days with more sunlight in the near future. Ultimately, everyone was celebrating the fact that they were the ones to have survived another winter. In Scandinavia, the Norse celebrated Yule or Yuletide from December 21st right through to until January, burning fires and feasting for a full 12 days, though nowadays we tend to celebrate all December. Yet the holiday took a more fearful turn in Germany, where many people believed that the pagan god Odin would observe his people from the sky during the winter solstice, deciding who would survive the winter and who would note most, as if he was making a list and checking it twice. In warmer regions such as Rome, the people celebrated Saturnalia during December, in honor of Saturn, the god of agriculture, once again to celebrate the end of the worst of the winter. It was a time when the social order was turned on its head. Slaves and peasants ruled the city and celebrated with plentiful food and drink the first instance of the winter solstice as a charitable season. When Christianity was still a new religion, nobody even thought to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Only in the 4th century did Pope Julius choose to celebrate the occasion on December 25th, conveniently timed to overshadow and absorb the traditions of Yule and Saturnalia. A bloody battle between pagan holidays and Christian rule ensued. And by the Middle Ages, Christmas had almost completely replaced the ancient pagan holidays. With Christmas came the legend of Saint Nicholas. The legend varies from culture to culture, but they all agree that he was a benevolent man, a protector of children celebrated for his charitable nature. In Scandinavian culture, the same figure appears as Sinterklaas, who eventually made his way to America. By the end of the 18th century, as Santa Claus, a magical being who flew from house to house, delivering presents to deserving children. But what happened to the not so deserving?
No misbehaving kids would be able to fool Krampus into thinking they could get away with a few weeks of good behavior before Christmas. He would punish the undeserving even before Christmas Day. Many parts of Europe still observe Krampusnacht on December 5th. On Krampusnacht, a celebration combining Christian and pagan elements, people parade around town, serve Schnaps Krampuslauf to the devil, and trade greeting cards featuring the scary Krampus. Many people's worst Christmas nightmares have been sparked by the Krampus, who even had his own film. Christmas in the United States didn't get off to the best start and didn't gain widespread acceptance until the 19th century. Massive gang riots broke out around Christmas among the jobless and low-income. Drawing on an old custom associated with Halloween, Americans would go to the upper classes and demand expensive food and drink, and if they weren't satisfied, they would cause trouble. People of all income levels were asked to join together in a communal celebration of the year's conclusion, similar to Christmas celebrations elsewhere, with the goal of ending the violence. Even Christmas customs in England were evolving. This holiday, which had once been a time of wild revelry, was gradually becoming a period of quiet reflection and spending quality time with loved ones. Writing A Christmas Carol in 1843, Charles Dickens reached readers in both the United Kingdom and the United States with a message of generosity and love. The American Christmas gradually evolved into the ideal family vacation as the season's popularity grew. Christmas became deeply ingrained with practices carried over from pagan times, such as adorning trees, exchanging gifts, and sending greeting cards. In due time, this commercialized reimagining became the universally recognized method of celebrating Christmas. There hasn't been much of a shift in the focus of Christmas festivities since then. But we have noticed the return of some of our favorite hedonistic aspects of the old winter. Solstice customs, such as feasting, drinking, and spreading cheer.